Hello, let's do the Netflix puzzled Starstruck for April 14th. Do the easy then the hard. The easy is called Domino Effect. Let's play. All right. So the way we play this game is in each row, each column, and each colored region, we're placing exactly one star. In addition to that, stars can't touch each other, even diagonally. So I'm going to get started. This is something you'll see a lot where, well, not a lot, but when you do see it, it's useful. And this entire row, the top row, and this entire column, the right column, are all the same color. They're all this indigo color. So in order to place a star in both this row and this column and have only one in indigo, the only place that's viable is exactly at the intersection. So we can place that star, and that gets rid of all the indigos, which is nice. And so now this row can only place in brown. And now this row can only place in green. Now these two were X'd out because of the no touch rule, in case that's unclear. Now this row can be in orange or yellow, so we can't quite do that yet. Oh, but now we can start at the bottom. The bottom row can only be in the gray here. This row can only be in this red here. And now this row here, this is actually useful. This row here, let me highlight this for you so you can kind of visualize it better. Imagine we had a region like this, right? If it was like one color and that was the only two for that color, that's a two-cell region that we see a lot. And there's no reason it doesn't also work for the row. The row still needs a star. It's going to place it here or here. And so the result is that these two can't be in. They're never in. Because if they were in, there'd be, like if this was a star or this was a star, there'd be nowhere to put a star in this row. And we have to put a star in the row. And so that means now blue has only one place to put a star. Now orange has one place and yellow has one place, and we're done. I think that just bumps up from Plonker because you have to notice, maybe there was another thing to notice, but if you solve it the way I did, you have to notice that in the row, which is a little bit harder to notice than when it's all the same color in one region. So I don't know. Let me know if you thought it was a Plonker or not. Matryoshka doll, is that like a Russian nesting doll? Let's find out. Let's play. Okay. So how do we want to start? We have some formations that we can do. So this is out and this is out because of purple. Just this touches the entire purple. This sees these two purples in the row and it touches this one. So these are never going to be stars because there's going to be a star in purple. Okay. Do we have any more formations? I'm struggling to find any. All right, so there's not like an obvious step here. Okay, there is one step. Sorry, I was going to say there's not an obvious step, so I'm going to scan rows and columns for lineups. And I just immediately found one. So what I'm looking at here is everything to the left of this red line. And to the left of the red line, I have 3 columns. We have 1 star per column, so there's going to be 3 stars. Now, in addition to that, green, blue, and purple are all individually completely to the left of this line. So there's no way for these regions to place a star to the right of the line, and they all place a star. And so that's where our 3 stars are. One's going to be in green, one's in blue, one's in purple. There's not room for more stars. So if you're not those colors to the left of this line, then you are not a star. That leaves these 2 for indigo. So that removes the rest of the row and these 2, as we discussed during the easy. Now these 2 are left, so that removes the rest of the column and these 2 and these 2, because they all touch. Okay, what's left? We have this column and then this one here. Oh, gray. Gray is going to remove from those. And then now there's only one place in yellow. That's convenient. Oh, gray and purple now line up in the bottom 2 rows. One will be in purple, one will be in gray. So the rest of those rows aren't in. Let's see. There's something interesting about this embed here, but I'm not quite seeing it. Oh, brown has only one place. That's convenient. Okay, 2 left in orange. That removes the rest of this column. It would remove this one and this one, but they're already removed. But just thought I'd point that out. These 2 would touch this and this. Green's not being very helpful. Blue actually eliminates from here because it's an L shape now. This sees the entirety of the column and this one touching. This L shape, it can be as tall as you want. It still eliminates that one because it's about the column. Now this is down to 2, and so it places our gray. It does line up with blue, actually. In fact, this column's an easier way to see it. This column needs a star. It goes in green. Oh, that gives us this orange. And red is now this L shape. This actually touches the entirety of what's left in L, or sorry, in red, this L shape. This is an L, but there's no more eliminations for that. Oh, yeah, indigo has only one place for star. That places this star and red, blue, and purple, and we're done. All right, on the easier side for a hard, I think it just takes some careful scanning. I probably could have scanned a little faster, but that's okay. Cool. Well, how'd you do?